Here you have the results of a brand that we scale the last Q4 with more than $600,000 generated, with a peak here at $57,000. And guess what? Pinterest is the number one traffic sources on this shop. I can share to you here. So we're spending more than $22,000 with a ROAS at more than 9 and more than 214,000 euros generated just with a peak here at more than 20,000 euro here just on the Black Friday day. And why? Because Pinterest is very cheap during Q4. As you can see here, you have the CPMs on the left section, and it was at around 1.3 euro, 1.4, 1.6 here euro per CPM. So that's pretty cheap compared to Meta on this niche, where when we are at around 40 to 45 euros the CPMs, here it's just at a bit more at 1 euro. So that's crazy. So this video will be a complete guide for you to understand which type of creative working the best on Pinterest. I will show you the creatives that works best on this shop. Also, which type of structure campaigns that works the best, because it's pretty different between Pinterest, Google, and Meta. And Pinterest is a very specific structures that we need to follow to get this type of results. I will share to you the funnels that you need to have to crush it during the Black Friday and Cyber Monday and all during the Q4. And also which type of offer working the best specifically for Pinterest at this period of the year. So just have the account in euro because we're having a Europe company. So that's why it shows here in euro, and on Shopify it's in dollars. So about the structure on Pinterest, that's very different. Why? Because we split a lot our campaigns. So here we're having a $15 campaign here, another one here, $25 here, $10 here, with every time a different ROAS. 10 here for us, 5 of ROAS, 9 of ROAS, 9 of ROAS here, but with a lot and a lot and a lot of campaign. As you can see here with the cursor, it's quite crazy amount of campaigns that we are running, because we split a lot. Because on Pinterest the scaling is quite different compared to Meta and Google. We're scaling horizontally. It means when we are finding a winning campaign, we will not scale it vertically like on Meta, switching from $15 to 30, 50, 100, 200 euro per day. No, we will switch it, create new campaigns on top of each other, and then the account will scale step by step. That's why we're having a lot of campaigns, because Pinterest is very sensitive. When you change the budget on the right way, at the right timing, you will see your campaign will drop. So that's why Pinterest is very different, and that's why also not a lot of advertisers arrive to get like 9 of ROAS. That's pretty crazy, and that's actually at the moment that we are preparing that for this Q4. And just for you to understand more about Pinterest, the first step is to understand which type of creatives that works the best at the moment. So here you have two types of creatives that works well. First, you need to be very inspirational for your acquisition creative for cold traffic. Why? Because on Pinterest people are looking for inspiration, and so that's why you need to be very inspirational with like shopping also campaigns. And you need to with like these creatives when you can see like a sofa and different thing. And the cool thing about that is you can identify here with Pinterest all the different products, and then you can select it here, and on each pins you will see here an ad. I can click and I will be redirected on the website. So that's why you need to understand which type of creatives works the best for your industry. Like in home decor, fashion, we are finding like a lot of static pins that is working very nicely, but the goal is not to be very aggressive for the cold traffic, but then in the retargeting campaign to be very aggressive with like Black Friday creatives like this one, for instance. So this one is perfect for retargeting, but on Pinterest you need to be careful. People are in inspiration phase, so you need to have those CPMs and those CPC. You need to be very inspirational first, and then in retargeting you can be a bit more pushy, and it will help to get more conversion. Because on Pinterest people are on inspiration, so you need to inspire them, but the thing is you need also to push them when it's the right moment. That's why for the acquisition campaign here we are putting a lot of creative, very inspirational video ones, static ones. It depends on the niche. If you are in beauty, for instance, we are working like a lot with the video. UGC works the best with AI also, so we are using like a lot of Nano Banana and all AI tools that are working very well for like static pins, because you can iterate a lot and a lot when we are finding winning creatives. The goal is to create even more, to test different marketing angle, and the goal is to be very inspirational for the cold traffic. For instance, for this campaign at $25 is the acquisition one at more than 10 of ROAS, and then we're having like retargeting campaign with more pushy ads with a promo code or with a Black Friday offer that works perfectly well. Now let's talk about the niches that will work the best for this Q4. So everything related to gifting works very well, because Pinterest Pinterest is a search engine. So people are searching for gift, for instance. And here, as you can see, it was a peak here in 2023, 2024, and for 2025, like the prediction here will be way higher compared to that we have in the past. So that means that people are looking even more on Pinterest to find the best gift possible. So last year, what works the best for us, it's gift for girlfriend and for boyfriend. So it works also gift for parents, for grandparents also. So that's why you have different keywords that you can target, and also you can analyze everything on Pinterest trends for free. When you create your first business account, you will have Pinterest trends, so you can click here and then click on Pinterest trends here, and you will be able to analyze all the data and see the demographic for each type of keywords, and also the popular pins for gift, for instance. During this period, a lot of niches are working basically, but the main one on Pinterest, evergreen, are home decor, fashion number 2, and beauty number 3. And what works the best at this period of the year, it's all the time like the gifting. So if you can switch your product to that or create specific offer if you are in the main industry of Pinterest with home decor, fashion, or beauty. And what we notice on our side is when we add like a personalized option, for instance, for jewelry, that works very well during Black Friday, Cyber Monday. We have a lot of shops. When we adding like a personalized option for gifting, it works way better compared to without. So if you have with your product this possibility to have like a personalized option, make sure that you will put it, because on Pinterest it will work a lot. But maybe now you're wondering which type of funnel works with Pinterest compared to Meta and compared to Google. So the main thing to understand with Pinterest is people are looking for, again, inspiration. So you need to have like an open funnel with different suggestions. So here, if I click on the website here, for instance, you will see that a funnel open will work very better. Why? Because on Pinterest, people are looking, they don't know exactly what they want. So that's why advertorial pages works very well for gifting. And also if you have a large product feed, it will work well because all the product pins here are very well ranked in SEO and also in ads. Here, when you see a tag, it's like a product and shopping catalog pins. And as you can see, here there is one, here another one, here another one. So they are everywhere. And when you are finding like something like, for instance, a lamp here, I can click on explore and I will find different lamps with the same visual. And then people are scrolling again, and they can shop similar and compare different price. And that's why Pinterest is switching actually into a shopping platform. So that means that you really need to A/B test product pages and also collection pages, because collection pages are very open, and when it's open, Pinterest are looking for inspiration on Pinterest, so they need to find also inspiration on your website. So we found on our site that for product pins like that, it's perfect for the product page about the redirection, but for a broad image like this one that is sponsored, by the way, it's better to open like in collection ads with all these products. So the bed, the pillow, extra. On Pinterest, the mindset of the user are different. They are looking for inspiration, so that's why you need to inspire them also on your website. Before sharing to you all the options that you need to know about the targeting campaign for the Q4, if you want to know more about Pinterest and if you want to be helped and have a mentorship from us, you can book a call down below. And so the goal of this call will be to see if there is a fit between your brand and Pinterest. And if that's the case, we are offering done for you Pinterest ads and organic management with a performance base, and also mentorship if you prefer. So feel free to book a call below, and let's switch to the targeting option. So for the targeting, Pinterest launched Performance Plus, that is basically the performance max of Google for Pinterest. So it means that it's a pretty automatic campaign, but what we figured out is this type of campaign works very well when you have different campaigns around it. What I mean by that, it's you need to have keywords campaign, interest campaign, so you need to try those two, and also having a Performance Plus campaign in shopping, for instance. Why? Because as you saw here on Pinterest, we are splitting a lot our different campaigns, and splitting with keywords, interest, and also shopping campaigns is very nice, but you really don't have to put every time Performance Plus, because those type of campaigns are very good where they are surrounded by other campaigns without Performance Plus. So to find keywords, you can use Pinterest trends, and for interest, I suggest to you to be very broad at the beginning and to select interest at the A level, for instance, home decor, so that is very broad, or for instance, women fashion, that is very broad also, but not a very specific interest to be broad. And then we will select maybe for the scaling phase, interest at the B or C level, but level A at the beginning, so the main one. If you have more than 30 products, I suggest to you to launch shopping campaigns. They are very powerful, and even more if you switch to performance plus shopping campaign. But now you know the different type of campaigns you need to launch. The most important thing to understand is Pinterest. The algorithm of Pinterest is quite long at the beginning. The learning phase take around 7 to 10 days with a cold account. So that's why you need to warm up starting with low budget on Pinterest. Even if you're close to a big period, but every time you need to go slow, warm up the account, and then when it's warm up, you can scale pretty aggressively to hit like very nice number as we did here with a peak at 20,000 euro a day on the day of the Black Friday of last year. But the thing is, you need to warm up the account before. So that's why when you see this video, it's really mandatory on the side to start warming up the campaign to be sure that you will be on time for the peak of the Black Friday, because Pinterest takes time. It's not like Meta with a fast algorithm with 1-2 days the algorithm understand everything. No, on Pinterest it's a bit more long, so that's why you need to start slow and then you need to scale up to hit those ROAS. So on this account last year we started to warm up all the Q4 campaign in October to be sure that we scale in the right way, and then November scaling horizontally, so by duplicating, targeting also new keyword, new interest, new type of campaign, and then to scale properly but with a preparation phase. So the earlier you start, the better it is. Why? Also because people are in inspiration, so they are looking for gifts even before writing on Google. They are writing and searching visually on Pinterest. So that's why you need to inspire those people during like November. So here we hit like we were at 2K a day, and then you scale, and then we are transferring all the persons that they get into inspiration during November, beginning of November, into conversion by the end of November and also December. So that's why you need to start now on Pinterest. And when you start on Pinterest, very important thing to know, so you can plug your Pinterest Shopify app to set up well the tracking with the API, conversion API, and also the catalog. The catalog, it's okay if you are just plugging with Pinterest app, but it's even better if you use a tool in between that optimize better your feed, like Lengo, for instance, like Channable, like multi-feed. Those tools are perfect because it helps you to optimize properly the feed for Pinterest. And as I said, shopping pins are everywhere. So that's why you need to optimize your catalog and your catalog properly for Pinterest with the rules of Pinterest about the title, about the images also ratio. So the more you optimize, the better you have the chance to warm up quickly your account and get those type of ROAS. Perfect. So now you're ready for the Q4. So to summarize, you need to be very inspirational for cold traffic to create those big audiences that you will retarget for the retargeting campaign with more aggressive offer. That's how Pinterest is working. So inspirational first for cold traffic and then retargeting with more aggressive offer. If you have the possibility to optimize your shopping feed, it will be nice. But remember, when you start very low and then scale horizontally on Pinterest. That's what's matter. And also please use all the keywords campaign with all the gifting keywords that works very well at this period of the year. And as I said, there are a lot of niches that works well, and the chance that you have on Pinterest, its CPMs are very low. So you can test a lot of creative, use a lot of AI to A/B test everything. And I really suggest to you to use those tools in terms of AI video, static pins also. So it will help you scale a lot and hit very nice target on Pinterest ads. So hope you like this video. So if you like this type of video, please let me know in comments. And also if you have any question, don't hesitate. And I will put all the link down below if you need any help on Pinterest. So it was Luc, wishing you a wonderful Q4, wonderful Black Friday and Cyber Monday on Pinterest. And yeah, hope you will crush it because you have a lot to do on this platform.